Today's topics are definition and characteristics of Bhava Bhakti. Everybody remembers there are 4 topics today. First topic is what is the definition and characteristics of Bhava Bhakti. And the second point is nature of Bhav. What is the nature of Bhava Bhakti? Bhava Bhakti, Srila Prabhupada translate as a ecstasy, devotional service in ecstasy. But I use the Sanskrit word, so it's easy for me to communicate. Third topics will be achieving Bhava Bhakti. How, who, where achieve Bhava Bhakti. And fourth is 2 results is produced on Bhava Bhakti. One is Moksha Lagata Krit, means pure devotional service derives even the happiness of liberation. Liberation is like a penny and bliss of spiritual devotional service is like $1 trillion. So how value is penny towards the $1 trillion? So something like that. In other words, bliss of liberation is very insignificant. Then second result of Bhava Bhakti is Sudurlabha. Sudurlabha means is rarely achieved. Its rarity of attainment and feel no attraction to karma gyan. Cannot be achieved by own effort or all Krishna rarely awards it. This is the key point, very important. Can you force by any other process for Bhava to manifest in your heart? Yes? No? If you start giving charity, if you do head down, legs up for 100 years, austerity, if you do anything and everything except sadhana, can you manifest the Bhava Bhakti in your heart? What about you give your whole life serving the poor people? So the bottom line is, you cannot manifest Bhava Bhakti by any other process except sadhana. Everybody understood that point? It does not matter how much you do or how good you are in the society, how charitable you are, how austere you are. You can go on and on and on and on. You can see that brahmachari who came to Srivas Thakur's house, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked him, so you are in a different mood, you are not allowed to be with us, to experience this bhava. What did he answer? He answered, whole life I was drinking milk. I did not even cook. I am so austere. Did he get the qualification? Mahaprabhu says, no. You are out. So what can we do? Because sometimes we think we do a lot of austerities, we do a lot of hearing, we do a lot of... You have to do proper sadhan in order for bhava to arise. In the beginning, I'm starting with this, that chapter 17 begins Srila Prabhupada's summary study of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhus, 3rd waves, dealing with Bhava Bhakti. As mentioned in the chapter 2, the purpose of sadhan bhakti is awaken. Who answered what? Just now, you answered what? The purpose of sadhan bhakti is to awaken?
Bhava.
Bhava, good. I hope everybody answered. But I have 2 students in my room. One got 5 out of 15 mark. So obviously, I don't know if he did it right. You're laughing. You're supposed to be feeling sad. Laughing is not a good answer. Okay. You should hit your head on the rock. I failed. No, don't do that. As mentioned in chapter 2, the purpose of sadhana bhakti is awakened bhava. So Srila Prabhupada explains, in the previous chapter, the symptoms of devotional service were explained along with instruction as to how we may execute devotional service. What are the first topics? Today's discussion? The definition of bhava. So everybody make sure you write that sloka. This is very important. The sloka is Nectar of Devotion 131. Suddha sattva vishesh atma prema surjangsa sammavak ruchibish chitra masrinna kridosho bhava uchyate. Whenever you ever want to know what is bhava, this is the verse. All the discussion is based on that one verse. Just like bhakti is based on Annavilasita Shunyam, and bhava is based on this. This is in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 23, text 5. Srila Prabhupada translate, when devotional service is situated on the transcendental platform of pure goodness. Everybody understand what is pure goodness? Krishna Pal. Mother Krishna Pal, do you understand what is pure goodness? Yes, no? No, okay. Then you have to ask, you have to participate. Otherwise it is, what is my purpose? My purpose is not just to tell you some words, you are not familiar with it. If you never heard what is Vrindavan, would you like to go to Vrindavan? No. You have to be aware what is Vrindavan, what I'll get there, what excitement, in order to get yourself motivated to be in Bhava Bhakti. Everybody write down this point. Bhava Bhakti exists in pure goodness. Nothing to do with the material three modes. Maybe we'll do little exercise before we close the class. So you will know where you are and where you want to go. So everybody understood this? Bhava Bhakti, where is Bhava Bhakti? It is within you. Bhava Bhakti, Bhava is within you. Just like the fire in the wood. But that fire in the wood will never come out as a fire until outside friction with another wood or fire comes to ignite. Then inside fire will come out. Everybody understand that concept? The fire in the wood will never manifest as a fire until outside help comes. So what we are doing now, we are trying to understand and ignite fire within our heart so that the feeling comes. Who is going to be a guinea pig? Let's see. I'm going to use somebody. Somebody contacted me also. Krishna. There is too many Krishna. I don't know who. Okay. Bhagavat Prabhu. Since nobody is volunteering, can you unmute? I have a question to you. Can you unmute? Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a question to you. Just imagine, everybody please hear and see if he gave good answer. Just imagine you are lost somewhere in the world. And you found a shelter to stay in somebody's place for a few days because you don't have money and you don't know how to go back home and you don't have any access right now. And there is a stranger who is giving you some apple or banana. Say, hey, you are hungry, here, some banana. Let me wait. Let me peel it and mix it with something and give you some banana. And the house you are staying, that Mataji is very kind and she saw you are hungry, she gives you banana. There is a young person also who likes you as a friend, also giving you banana. And there is a stranger on the road, also giving you banana. Wait, where did he go? I don't see him anymore.
It's on the next page, bro.
It's me. Hello.
Oh, okay. So, is there any difference between all those people giving you banana, helping you to get your hunger mitigated? Or you think they are all same?
They're not same.
They are not same.
But
Why? They are all giving you banana. Let me ask you a personal question, then you will be easier to understand. Did you ever feel hungry, your mom gave you some prasadam?
yeah.
Good. Did you doubt whether prasadam is correct, good or not good?
No.
Very good. Good answer. Did you ever meet a stranger homeless on the street, gave you something from his bag, mixing something with?
No.
Okay. If you get somebody homeless gives you something, maybe he's a strange guy, would you take it and eat?
No.
Why?
Because he probably put something bad, so something will happen.
Good. Good. So how important is who is giving you the food, what feeling that person has? Your mother has a protection feeling for you. Your mother wants you to remain strong, yes?
Yes.
Okay, good. You may not feel that with somebody else. So how important is feeling, you think?
Very important.
Very important. Very good answer. Similarly, when you want to serve God, God also wants to see what is your feeling. You think it's very important or no?
It is very important because then he will not know if you love him or not.
Okay. Maybe you can plug it probably. That's okay. So then, let's come back here. Everybody please write it. Bhava is the main ingredient that Krishna will accept your offering. Mother Manjuri, can you answer my question?
Yes.
Okay. Just imagine your mother, say somebody gave you some prasadam. The prasadam is very good. But the plate they gave maybe is mixed with outside some meat eater or something you don't know who it never washed. How good you feel to eat on the plate?
I wouldn't eat it because you don't know what was on that plate.
Oh no, food is good. But the plate is not clean.
Since the plate isn't clean than your food.
Okay. So the plate is also very important. Very good. Now if you go to somebody's house, the plate is clean, food is clean, but the person is going to toilet, he doesn't even wash his body, just serving with the same hand, and he's coughing, sneezing, he's wiping with his finger. You ever saw in India some people do that? They wipe with their finger or thumb and they're giving you the food with the same hand. How is exciting to eat that? Not excited. So do you understand that food is important, plate is important, the person who serves is also, all are important, yes? So in bhakti, all the components, everybody should remember, all the components are very important. But Krishna likes the most important component is not what you offer, but what mental attitude you maintain while you offer. This is the big difference with spiritual life. You follow? You'll see some example like Vidura's wife. She was not even offering the banana. She was out of ecstasy, she forgot. She offering the peel of the banana and throw the banana, but Krishna is enjoying the peel. Now, Narad Muni was surprised. You think, Mother Manjari, you think Krishna knows what the difference between banana and the banana peel? Do you know the difference?
Yes.
When you are hungry, you eat the banana peel or banana?
The banana.
Do you think Krishna did wrong?
What you eat is the banana, but he ate the peel because she gave it with devotion.
Very good answer. Krishna takes the devotion, the bhava. It is not the banana or the banana peel. So this is the big difference with the material and spiritual. So what is the main ingredient? What do we understand? The main ingredients to offer anything to Krishna. What is the conclusion? Mother Krishnendu. Mother Krishnendu, what is the main ingredients you understood so far? Hari Bol. Mother Krishnendu, what is the main ingredients?
He is a Prabhu, that is why he is confused.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who is Anu? Oh, say Krishnendu is the brother and mother Anu. Okay, sorry. Krishnendu Prabhu. So what is the main ingredients you understood to offer Krishna?
Ingredients like things that he accepts.
When you offer, what is the main ingredients Krishna will take from you?
Water, flour.
The banana or the banana peel? Which one?
Powder.
Bhava. Very good answer. So everybody write it down. Krishna accept the intention, your intention more than your procedure. Did you chant properly? Oh, I forgot. Oh, kling gauraya swaha, idam achmaniam kling gauraya saha, idam naivaddam samarpayami kling gauraya saha. Hey Prabhu, you forgot to say naivaddam samarpayami. You have to say like this. Oh, I'm sorry, I just offered the bhoga. No problem. If you have a good mood, but don't fake it. Don't try to escape from it. Just like Raghunandan. Raghunandan's disappearance day is coming in 2 days. Raghunandan was such a great. His mood was so attractive to Krishna. He offered the food. He said, please eat. No mantra, nothing. He said, please eat. And Krishna is not eating. And then he started crying. Now everybody tried to catch that point. He offered it and he's crying. He said, why you are not eating? Because I am not a good person. I don't know how to. I want to offer you. My father wants me to offer you. You know, my father is so pure devotee. He loves you. My father will be angry if you don't eat. And he started crying. I don't have a bhakti. I don't have a devotion. I don't know how to chant. So you don't like my offering. Krishna started eating and he ate the whole thing. When he came back with the plate, his mother said, my son, where is the Mahaprasadam? Krishna ate. I know Krishna ate. Where is the Mahaprasadam? Mother, Krishna ate. I know Krishna ate. Your father offers every day. And the plate comes back with rice, dal, everything that we offer. But nothing is here. Where is the Mahaprasadam? Did you eat? Did you give it to the puppies? Or you gave to your friends? Come on boy, don't lie. You better tell the truth. Mother, I offer it as my father said. Okay, your father will deal with it. So his father came, Mukunda Das, and he asked, okay, what did he do? He said, I offered just like you told me, and he would not eat. Then I told them that please Krishna, eat, because I don't know the mantra, I'm just little boy, 5 years old, and I'm only offering, I'm maintaining your order, you are a great devotee of Krishna. And Krishna started eating and he ate everything. Oh, let's see, you offer again something. And through the sneaky way, he saw Krishna actually eating. So, now, I'm not trying to say that don't chant mantra. If you know the mantra, you don't want to chant. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. What attracts Krishna, Abhigyan Prabhu, what attracted Krishna in that case of Raghunandan Thakur?
Bhava.
His sincere intention. Bhava, yes, it is bhava, but bhava, what is bhava means? This is the discussion today. The most important ingredient is bhava. Bhava means your favorable intention. You want to please Krishna, you want to feed Krishna, you want to offer your life to Krishna. But how sincerely you pray, how sincerely you actually appeal. Is there anybody, if you don't like to say, it's okay. Raise your hand if anybody talks to Krishna, to your deity. Do you talk? Very good. 1 person, 2 person, very good. 3 person, very nice. So many, good. Start developing just like Prabhupada, he went in front of the altar, he started talking to the Lord. Because nobody talks, so God also don't talk, he is like a statue. Now if you want to talk, he will talk. Because he is a person, Krishna is a person. Start developing a habit of talking to Krishna. Say, my Lord, I have come to offer my obeisances to you, all glories to you, you are wonderful. Be careful, he may ask you, what glories I have, tell me. I don't remember anything now, I'm in trouble. No, you better learn when Krishna will ask you the question how to answer. This is very important. Okay. So this is the verse that gives the definition, what is that bhava? Now I'm going to ask you a question. You think anybody who will not come to this Gauriya, this Krishna consciousness movement, will they get this Braja Prem, this Braja Bhav? Or it is for all the soul, I know that, but will they get? That's the question. Anybody knows? It's not a controversial, it is a realistic. You please write it down at Madhyalila.17.173. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself said, anybody do not come to this movement, don't have a connection with Madhavendra Puri. They may be Vaishnava, but they will not get this kind of prem. Everybody understood? But now don't be falsely pride, please. Be merciful. Introduce this to any Vaishnava, anywhere. If they want to get the highest goal, they have to come to this Krishna consciousness process. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself said in that verse, Krishna prema taha jaha tahar sambandha, taha bina e premer kaha nahi gandha. Srila Prabhupada translate, this kind of ecstatic love, means Bhava Bhakti, can be experienced only when one has relationship with Madhavendra Puri. Without him, even a scent of such transcendental ecstatic love is impossible. Okay, no more further discussion, but you understand. But do not look down the other Vaishnavas. You will commit offense. If they are not interested, sorry?
I don't understand this part about the Madhven Puri. Somebody who never knew about him. You know, there are a lot of people like village people. They still have the bhav with Krishna. They talk and everything.
Yes.
They never gone their village.
Yes.
Because they love Krishna. Or
yes. But Krishna has other places also beside Vrindavan. There is Dwarka, there is Mathura. Yesterday we just discussed what Prabhupada says about Mirabai also. Mirabai went to Dwarka because she did not accept Radharani's position, did not accept that Raganuga means following the footstep of Brajabasi. She did not want to follow, she wants to love Krishna directly. That's fine. You can do in Dwarka, not in Vrindavan. Vrindavan is highest. but we come as a maid servant of some coward boys or coward girls or Radharani like this. We come as a Manjari like this, servant. You want to have a direct connection with Krishna, you have to go outside Vrindavan. Is everybody clear on that? Here is also I am giving you reference. This is not our opinion. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's opinion. Prabhupada translate this, that unless somebody has a connection with this, Prabhupada write, even a scent of such transcendental ecstasy love is impossible. So what can we do? We introduce them to Mahaprabhu. We give them Chaitanya Charitamrita. You know, the head of the Ramanuja Sampradaya, his son took initiation from Jayapataka Maharaj because he understood their preaching is so powerful. Do not underestimate Krishna consciousness movement. It is the prime cream of entire Vaishnavism right at this moment in this planet. And not falsely we are proud, but we want to distribute this to everybody.
What was the shloka, Prabhuji? Madhya Lila?
Madhya Lila 17 chapter 173.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, now let's go back to the definition. What is the definition of Bhava Bhakti? Suddha Satta Vishesh Atma Prema Sujjansa Sambhavat Rachivesh Chitra Masrinna Kridosho Bhava Uchyate. I memorize this because I want to, and anytime I think of the Bhava, it is that only verse that gives elaboration. All other verses is subordinate to this verse. Just like Bhakti definition, if you remember, Anna Vilashita Shunyam is the main verse. All other verses is under. Everybody understood that, right? So Bhava Bhakti is also this. And Bhava Bhakti is in Madhya Lila 23 chapter text 5. This verse, it is from Rupa Goswami's Nectar of Devotion, but Chaitanya Charitamrita, actually many places Prabhupada quote this. So let's try to understand what is this. Now, key point I want everybody to remember whole life. This bhava is transcendental, means it has no connection with the three modes of material nature. Everybody understood that? Means three modes of material nature has nothing to do with this. This is itself exists eternally within you. But two processes will not work to manifest. One is on your own endeavor, or you want to replace this. Because we are conditioned soul, we have sometime like competing, if I don't like the president, I want to go to another temple, or I want to make my own group. This mentality is there in this Kali Yuga. If you think like, okay, I don't understand this Bhava Bhakti, I'll just do on my own. I'll chant and I'll figure it out. It will not work. Sorry. It has to be properly understood. Sadhan Bhakti will produce Bhava. But if you cannot manifest Bhava by your own endeavor or by replacing this with something, no, there is nothing replaced. Or nothing forcefully can be manifested. On that verse, what is the primary characteristics of this verse? Okay, clearly understood. Try one more time, please. Primary characteristics of Bhava is Suddha Satta Visheshatma. Suddha Satta means pure goodness. Pure goodness means, everybody please remember this, write it down. The soul is always spiritual and transcendental, not judgmental, not sentimental. I am the soul. You have to remember always that you are spiritual, nothing to do with this, not part of this world, not part of this body or mind. You are always separately. But because you are passing through the mind, just like you wear a red glass, you see everything red. That doesn't mean everything red. It's just the glasses you wearing is causing this. So the mind that we have, mind is creating all this problem. The body we have, we think, I think I'm this man. I think I am India. I am this. These are all false designation. You heard this. But at the soul level, we are transcendental, not judgmental, not sentimental. So that transcendental soul and the bhava are on the same platform, but connection is not there. That is the missing point. It is a stage wherein Suddha Sattva enters the devotee's heart. When Suddha Sattva enters the devotee's heart, then immediately your connection with Krishna is awakened. Suddha Sattva is not the material modes of goodness, but the Lord's internal potency. So what is Suddha Sattva? The Golok Vrindavan, the body of all the Brajavasis, body of all the everybody in this spiritual world, the existence. There is a verse in 4th chapter, Chaitanya Charitamrita Adilila. Mata Pita Snana Griha Sajja Sano Ar Esab Suddha Sattero Vikar. Even Krishna's body is made of Suddha Sattva. The soul is made of Suddha Sattva. Everybody understanding this? Suddha Sattva means pure transcendental. The deity is also Suddha Sattva. And your connection, when it is on Suddha Sattva platform, you are in the spiritual level. You could be in America, but you can be also in the spiritual world. Same time, simultaneously. Prabhupada explained this in Bhagavatam 3.2.6. That you can be in this material world while in the spiritual world serving. Don't try to hold on to this that when you die you will experience spiritual. Experience now. This is important. If you are convinced, you have that conviction, you can make others devotee. If you are not experiencing this spiritual happiness, it's difficult to convince others. Okay. Importance of Suddha Sattva. What are the importance? A dormant seed cannot grow without being touched by the sun's energy of heat and light. Similarly, love of Godhead, prema, is like a seed lying dormant in the heart of every living entity. It cannot grow without the touch of the Lord's own devotional energy, Suddha Sattva. This Suddha Sattva refers to Sambit, which is transformed of the Lord's Swarup Shakti. Even if you don't understand, please write it down. When I have a feeling, well, I'm going to paraphrase. Tamal Krishna Maharaj taught me that. When you feel attraction to hear about Krishna under your Guru's guidance, when you feel, wow, I really want to understand, I really want to learn, I want to hear about Krishna, you really feel like a hungry, you are connecting with Suddha Sattva. Can you remember this? If you feel like, okay, maybe end of the class we are going to do little back and forth on this, where you are, how you connected. So when you feel little hungry, that you want to be Krishna conscious, you want to really love Krishna, you strongly feel within you, you are connecting to Suddha Sattva. When Suddha Sattva connection makes you, what are the symptoms? In this chapter, Prabhupada gives. First symptom is, you lose the taste of sense enjoyment. First symptom is, you don't feel attraction to even any material activities. Well, now, you may have a family and you think like, okay, well, I don't feel like to go to work. No, that could be lazy. It's different than this. There's a big difference. Do not do false imitation. Because surrender soul means, I hope you all know this song. Amar bolite Prabhu ar kichu nai, tumi amar matra pita bandhu bhai. Bandhu dara suta suta taba dasi das, seta sambandhe sabe amar prayas. Bhala manda nahi jani seva matra kari, tumara sansare ami vishayi prahari. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur writes, when you are surrendered soul, you are connected to Suddha Sattva, that time you see your husband, wife, children, they are all living in Krishna's family. They are all related to Krishna. Krishna has given you the privilege to serve them. You going to go earn money and serve those devotees. You do not see you serving your wife, husband or family. You see you taking care of the Krishna's devotee in Krishna's family. And he says, Bhalo manda nahi jani seva matra kori. I do not know what is good or bad. I am just interested only to serve Krishna. And the family member are Krishna's family member. You will go outside, work hard and maintain this family. Tumara samsare ami vishaye prahari. Prahari means guard. You will guard the family. Guard means what? You protect them in a way that they feel natural attraction to Krishna. If any parents not making the children naturally attracted to Krishna, they are not maintaining well job. This is very important in that surrender song, so nicely mentioned. Okay. Now further description on this sloka is, Sambit means knowledge, whose intrinsic nature is that it is self-revealing. So, this is another key point. These are little bit, technical elements. When you are connected with pure goodness, that maturity automatically will attract Krishna's relationship with you. You follow, when the relationship will appear, you will feel Krishna's relationship. But when? After connection. Without shelter of Guru, there is no access of Suddha Sattva. Everybody please write it down. You must take a Guru. Through Guru you connect with Suddha Sattva. Then when your attraction for Krishna is arising in your heart, you are connected. You may be initiated, but you don't do anything, you don't chant, you don't connect. You are not connected with Suddha Sattva. You are given a privilege. But you have to connect. When you connect, then Suddha Sattva will make your heart saturated. Then automatically, Sambit, next potency will arise, Sambit. Sambit means a feeling, a relationship. A feeling and relationship, these two will manifest. When those two manifest and you act on that, Bhaktivinoda Thakur was a court magistrate. At the same time, he was in the Sambit and Sandini and Ladini, all three are functioning within his heart. Was he in the material world or spiritual world? Anybody knows? Both. He was in the spiritual world internally, and externally he is in the material world to benefit us. Did he go underneath the tree to do meditation, forget about the magistrate? No. He did his job very perfectly. So we have to understand the art. Now, when your Sambit manifests and it grows little bit in your heart, it attracts Ladini. It's a natural. Ladini means nourishment. Nourishment. It's like extra money you putting in your pocket. You don't need. But when you need it, pull out. You feel like to cry. Automatically tears comes. Because you all of a sudden you feel like emotional to Krishna. You cannot control. Like you are alone somewhere, you singing Hare Krishna Mahamantra, all of a sudden tears coming. And you don't know where it's coming from because of that nourishment. You could be in the Hare Krishna Kirtan with all the devotees. But you close your eye and you're thinking, oh Krishna, please accept our prayer. When you chant, what do? You call him. My Lord, please accept, please allow me to serve, please allow me to serve. You have sent a great devotee as my guru. Please accept me. So when you go like this, and if you have a connection through Sandini to Sambit to Ladini, instantly you will start crying. Now there is a big, imitationist also try to take advantage of it since time immemorial. When Haridas Thakur was in Fulia, a place near Santipur, Fulia, he was walking by, he was chanting, and then he saw a sapure. Sapure means a snake charmer. I forgot the name. They have a bamboo way they play this kind of shanai. I don't know the English name. I don't know the Bengali name either. Anyway, we call sapure player. He plays with this music and the cobra goes like this, And seeing this, just by seeing this is called Uddipan. It reminded of Krishna with Kaliya. And Haridas Thakur fainted immediately. He thought of Krishna. Because he is connected with Sambit and Ladini, you follow? The tears automatically just came, his body started trembling. This symptom automatically, naturally arose in his heart. And he fainted there. And all these Matajis and high-class Hindu family people, they are coming and touching his feet and taking dust. Why? Because they get that ecstasy too. This is an easy way to access spiritual ecstasy. But there was one proud Brahmana, and he thought, this is not good. Haridas Thakur is outcast, born in a Muslim family. Why all these prestigious high-class ladies and they are going to touch his feet? They should touch my feet. So he also all of a sudden put some water in his eyes and in front of everybody fell on the ground and started kicking his leg, going some kind of a imitation. So after a little while, Haridas Thakur got up and gone, and everybody respected him. But then Brahmana is noticed, nobody is touching his feet or anything. So then, after a little while, he opened his eye. He saw 3 guys standing there with a stick. They want to beat him. Say, hey, what's going on? What do you want to do? So we're going to beat you up. He said, why? He said, because why you are imitating Haridas Thakur? He said, well, he did the same thing I did. He said, no. We saw he has a love for God. See, even the villager, they may not be educated, but they understood the natural affection a person has for God versus somebody is faking. Till today, in Holy Dham, there are so many imitationists. They try to show off when they talk. They also take some kind of something in their eye and other. But sometimes the question comes, is imitation bad or good? Not necessarily bad if it brings it to Krishna. If it brings you to more advance, then it's okay. Because there is one devotee, Ishan Prabhu, I mentioned other day, that he was imitating Prabhupada's voice. And Prabhupada came out and he said, who is that singing? And Bhavananda Prabhu says, oh, that's Ishan. He is trying to imitate you. Prabhupada said, oh, what is singing? He said, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. He said, that sounds very good. At least he's trying his best. So Prabhupada, then he explained, if that he doesn't know how to sing, but he is imitating my voice, but at least he's trying to sing, glorify the chanting, that is good. Did Putana imitate? to come to Vrindavan? If she would come, how tall is Putana? Who remembers? 12 feet. Imagine a 12 feet girl comes. You know, to Krishna, Krishna was holding her breast nipple. To get Krishna, they need a big ladder. How big her body was. So imagine if 12-mile body a girl comes, you think Mother Yashoda will allow? Never. So she imitated. But was that okay? Yes, because she came to Krishna. And Krishna purified her heart and gave the mother position. So imitation not necessarily bad if it brings you to Krishna. Another good example. Anybody heard the name Mother Krishna or Mother Bhagavati? Did you ever hear the name Kamalakar Pippalai? No? Anybody heard the name Kamalakar Pippalai? No? He is one of the great devotee of Mahaprabhu. You know the Pippalai means? Pippalai means chili powder. So, in the big audience, everybody started crying, hearing the separation feeling of the Gopis for Krishna. Then, when they were crying, and Kamalakar, he is a great devotee, but Mahaprabhu is demonstrating through him. So he is seeing that, oh, how horrible, I don't feel like to cry, but everybody else is crying. And he felt so bad. So next day he bought some chili powder. Because he wants to keep up the speed of the audience, you know. Imagine if I see everybody in the Zoom laughing and somebody is crying. I was like, what's going on? Somebody is crying, is not matching. So in the audience everybody is crying and he could not cry. So next day he brought some chili powder. That day Mahaprabhu was very kind. So there the speaker is speaking very nice pastimes. And everybody started crying. So he put the chili powder in the eyes. But problem is, after 1 minute the speaker said, but we have to understand the impersonalist will not get it. And then he started talking about the impersonalist, how horrible their conception is. It's a dry philosophy. And everybody stopped crying, because when you hear about dry philosophy, you don't shed tears. But chili powder does not know that. Chili powder only itching his eyes and tears are coming more and more. And the speaker is thinking, everybody stop crying, but this one devotee, he is not stopping crying. What's going on? And more he wipes out, chili powder is even getting more stronger. And he cannot even stop. Finally, the speaker stopped the class and he started to run. And the speaker said, no, go get him. Why he was crying? He must be feeling some ecstasy. So they grabbed him. So then they asked him, so what was the ecstasy part that we missed? That you are the only one who could not stop and cried more. Then he felt so embarrassed and he told the truth. When he told the truth, the speaker embraced him. And Mahaprabhu changed his name. His name is Kamalakar Pippalai. From that day, he never needed chili powder. He would cry whenever he would hear Radha Krishna. So sometimes imitation, if it is the purpose is to cry for Krishna, is okay. Because Gaur Govinda Maharaj said we should open a school. He didn't say New Orleans, but he said somewhere. We should open a school where we should teach people how to cry for God. That would be nice, no? That we can teach people how to cry for Krishna. That is necessary. So, what do we understand from all these stories? I gave 3 examples. Now I'll give you the final example, final story. No, let me finish this part and then I'll give you the final story, one more. So everybody understood that when you take Guru initiation, by the mercy of Guru, you pray to Gurudev Krishna and you do sadhana, and at one point you feel so attraction towards Krishna that you want to hear more. is a genuine feeling. Pitambar Prabhu, you know the genuine feeling? You know what is that means? When you are hungry and your mother brought you a nice plate of prasadam, how do you feel towards the prasadam? You didn't eat yet. How do you feel? Unmute it. Tell me. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel attracted to it.
Very good answer. Natural attraction. Or you think she has to tell you, hey, when you are hungry, when you see food, prasadam, you must feel attraction. She has to teach you, or it's automatic? It's automatic, natural. Okay, another question. Let's see. Let me ask to Mother Bhagavati. Do you know when a mother becomes pregnant, she has to go to school to learn? She has to go to school to learn how to love her baby, or as she grow up with the baby in the tummy, she automatically comes? Or she has to learn? What do you think?
It automatically comes, the love automatically comes.
Very good answer. Very good answer. Wonderful. You all are wonderful students. Very good. Similarly, when you do good sadhana, what is the natural attraction towards Krishna? If you don't feel attraction towards Krishna, means something is not right in your sadhana. Prabhupada gave an example. If a girl wants a baby and she doesn't want to get married, she doesn't want to meet a man, but she will never have. She has to marry, she has to serve the husband, then she has to wait 9 months or 10 months to get a child. Everybody understand that point? Sadhana means that. You have to get married, means get initiated. Then you practice sadhana. Then wait for 10 months for the baby to come out, like this. So you have to go through sadhana, then the bhava will come. If bhava does not come in 30, 40, 50 years, what's wrong? The conception is wrong if the baby doesn't come out. You know that Gaur-Kishodas Babaji's story? Everybody, I'm sure you all heard it. There was one devotee, he was faking. He saw everybody liked Gaur-Kishodas Babaji so much. So he also built a little hut next to Gaur-Kishodas Babaji. And he is doing like 24 hours chanting like Gaur-Kishodas Babaji. So some devotee went to Gaur-Kishodas Babaji. They say, Baba, what is the difference between you and him? So now somebody is going to tell me, Jagannath Prabhu, you are going to answer my question. Now, Gaur-Kishodas Babaji asked him, if somebody goes to maternity house and start making sound of a pregnant lady giving birth, will the baby come out? Or she has to get married and get pregnant, all these things she has to go through?
Yes, go through all the process.
Go through all the process. Good answer. That's what Gaur-Kishodas Babaji says. Just because somebody is chanting, not going to have a bhav. He has to have a proper attitude. Sadhan means proper attitude. No offense. No anarthas. All this. Everybody understood that? Proper. Just like proper. You serve your husband, get pregnant, wait for 10 months, then the child comes. Similarly, you do sadhana properly, what we read so far, then definitely you will get bhav within short time. Okay. Ladini, Sandini and Sambit, Shaktis are one energy. Everybody understood that? One energy in 3 stages, in 3 functions. First is Sandini, gives you connection. Sambit reveals Krishna's identity with you. You know, one devotee may have Krishna as a best friend. Another devotee may have a best master. One may have a best lover. So all these things will be revealed in due course of time. Mixture of happiness and distress found in the material world, Lada Tapakari Mishra, does not exist in that, at that time. following from this statement, it should be understood that the Ladini is the greatest energy of the Lord, should be understood to be very essence of all combined, concentrated transformation of his Swarup Shakti. Furthermore, the power of the combination of Ladini and Sambit causes the most intense state of desiring to please the Lord. Without Bhava, you can never please Krishna. Everybody understood that? Please write it down. Without Bhava, truly you cannot please Krishna. Yes, there is a one way you can please. Anybody knows the secret? You can actually offer something to Krishna and say, I don't have a love, I don't have a bhava feeling for you, but I have taken shelter. I am offering through my Guru. He has love for you. He has so much love that you will take this. So please accept this offering. Can you tell to Krishna like this? He will take. Say, look Krishna, Prabhupada glorified you all over the world. He has so much love. I am following Prabhupada. I am following my Guru Maharaj who is a follower of Prabhupada. So you must accept. You demand like this, Krishna will take it. So that's the only good loophole we have. Very nice. That we can present, we are follower of Prabhupada and Krishna will take.
What is Ladini? I don't understand.
Ladini is pleasure potency. There is one energy of God, not two or three. But when one energy manifests through function, she is identified different name. Just like one electricity. In winter we get warm air. The same electricity produces cool air in summer. Isn't it? It's the same electricity. It is the manipulation of engineer. So similarly, one energy, but cool and hot are not same. That's correct, right? The cooling air and hot air are not same. But it is produced by the same electricity. Similarly, one energy through the function does different kind of function known in different name. What connects us to Krishna is Sandhini. What reveals Krishna's identity and our relationship is Sambit. What gives the nourishment, feeling nourished, happiness, Ladini. Everybody note it down. These three potency you must know. Even after 50 years you will be asking the same question otherwise. Okay.
Prabhuji, can you please repeat what is Sandhi Vidhi? What are those meanings, definitions? Thank you.
Your eternal existence as a soul is Suddha Satta. You are a little particle of Suddha Satta. Sometimes Suddha Satta is known as Chit potency. You follow? Same. Chit, you are like minute aspect of Chit. Where God exists? Sandhini. Where God exists? Sandhini. When there is a pure goodness, God is there. Pure devotee is there. If you are in a goodness, pure goodness, you can be there. You are not in pure goodness, you can be next to it, but out of it. What was in the pillar? Prahlad Maharaj saw Nishingadev. Did Hiranyakashipu see Nishingadev? No. He saw bricks and some cement made the pillar. You follow? That's why it's inconceivable. You can understand bricks and concrete, but you can also understand the Nishingadev form. But how they exist same place is difficult to understand. Everybody got it? That pure goodness is within the bricks, within the atom. The whole spiritual world can be within the atom. This is inconceivable. This is the power of Sandhini. Now when Sandini takes us in connection with Sambit, that time Krishna's identity is revealed to us. Our relationship with Krishna is revealed to us. These two things. Krishna's identity and our relationship. When that matures, somebody has question? When that matures, then it connects with Ladini. Give us a feeling and nourishment. Where do we get this? This from chapter 4. Ladini karai Krishna sukha sadan. Ladini dara kare bhaktero poshan. Poshan means nourishment. That's how I learned those. You follow? It's in chapter 4. Adi Leela. And Ladini also has another aspect since we are talking. There's a beautiful verse in chapter 4. Ladini ra sara prema pema sara bhava bhavera parama kasta nama mahabhava mahabhava sarupeni Sri Radha Thakurani sarvaguna khani Krishna kanta siromani. All those verses you can just memorize like a candy because it's tasty. It says, who is Radharani? When the same potency, Ladini Shakti, becomes more thickened, it's called Bhava. More than Mahabhava. When it takes the form, it's called Radharani. It's the same energy.
What was the verse, Prabhuji?
Ladini ra saro prema, prema saro bhava.
What number?
In chapter 4, I can tell you in the break.
Adi chapter 4, yeah?
Yes, Adi chapter 4.
Okay, I'll find it. Thank you.
Okay. And that Ladini potency has a two manifestation. I give you one more secret. This is not today's subject. When the Ladini, it takes the full form is Vrishabhanu Nandini, Radharani. When it's called Murti form. When it's Amurti form, then is the initiation you get from Guru. It's the same potency. Same potency. That's why initiation means that potency. If you have Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela chapter 7, dot 99, Prabhupada asked that question. Guru is delivering people. What does that mean? Means you get these two potency. Without these two potency, you can never give up sense enjoyment. It is not possible. Those two potency has to come in your heart by the Guru's mercy. And then you will feel instantly liberated. No attraction for this world. Okay. Oh, 6:18. We are kind of rushing.
What was the two potencies? What was the two things that you...
Murta and Amurta. Murta is Radharani direct from those verses. Amurta is the initiation time that Guru gives the seed.
Without this, you cannot give up attraction to sense enjoyment, yes?
Without the seed, you can never give up the sense enjoyment attraction. Not possible. Also, seed is not enough. You have to be gardener, you have to make the heart Mother Anu. Do you know how to make the heart fertile? Did you ever plant a seed? You have a little backyard, try to put a seed on a rock, see when it grows from the rock. You think if you plant a seed on the rock, on top of the rock, it will grow tomorrow or next month?
No.
Never. Very good. If you put it in the well, will it grow?
No.
Okay, good answer. So what kind of ground do you need?
You need soil for a seed to grow.
Fertile ground. We call fertile ground. Yes. Soft heart. So write it down. Bhaktilata seed will not grow in weak heart or hard-hearted. It will grow only in fertile or soft heart. Madhyama. Rupa Goswami Pad, we use the word Madhyama. Madhyama means not soft, not weak, not hard, It's like a soft clay, you can mold it. You can plant the seed, it will grow. Do you know when you plant the seed, two things you need when the plant grows? You want the plant to grow. What happens when storm wind comes? Prabhupada in a morning walk, he gave this, what is that called, those trees? Oh my God. He was going on a morning walk. It's called...
Maple?
No, the big tree in California.
Redwood.
No.
It's like something about
Oh, I forgot the name. Prabhupada, I used to see those trees. It's coming and not coming. Anyhow, there's a big, giant, tall tree in California. On a morning walk, Prabhupada went. He said, so, the big storm comes. Everybody pay attention, this one, very important. When you plant the seed in your fertile grounds, soft heart, make sure not only plant grows, it also has to be deeply rooted. Otherwise, wind comes, it will knock it out. I was chanting so nice, everything is good, my GBC fell down, he went after another affair. I don't like this temple atmosphere, I want to go home. I don't like chanting anymore. These devotees are fake.
Sycamore?
Sycamore, that's right. Not sycamore, but sycamore. Thank you. They are called sycamore tree. Sycamore tree in California, I saw that. Prabhupada gave the example. So why they fell down? They are giant tall. So you growing in bhakti, but if your understanding is not deep enough, what happened? Some unfavorable problem comes, you are knocked out. My guru fell down, I don't want to do any more practice. I think this process doesn't work. I was trying 20 years. Because your fertile ground, the plant never went deeply rooted. Everybody understood this? The plant has to grow, also go deeper. Your understanding has to be very deep, and the plant also has to grow up. Now what happened when there is a big wind comes, and if it is deeply rooted, nothing happened. Rather, it become more strong. Rupa Goswami Pad gave an example, like a little flame, Bhagavat Prabhu. Let's see, Arup Prabhu, Arup Bhakta. I never talked to you, Prabhu. Can you unmute it?
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You ready, Prabhu?
Yeah.
Okay. If there is a little lamp, little lamp, flame in the temple, they have a lamp they offer.
Yes.
Okay, if you take it outside and there is a strong wind, what happened to the lamp?
It gets blown out.
Very good. If you carefully let it grow more and more fire, and it catches the fire of the whole house, and big storm comes, what happened, the fire? Does it go extinguished or it goes opposite?
It goes opposite?
Yeah, it blazes. When there is a big fire, the wind comes, what happened?
It gets stronger and bigger.
Very good answer. Same thing, you write it down. Love, our feeling for Krishna is like a little flame. We need to take care, slowly, and let it grow bigger. When the flame becomes blazing, no more problem. Opposition come, your love for Krishna grows multiple. But when it is little flame, it is dangerous. It can be extinguished. I was going to temple. These people told me that today no grain, but I like bread. And they told me it's Ekadashi day. I don't know what is the Ekadashi. I thought in my town when the widow mother only do the Ekadashi, not the young boy like me. It's true. In Bengal they think some people. Ekadashi is only for the widow mother. So he said, he feels like he doesn't want to go to Hare Krishna temple. Why? Because they didn't serve bread. Does it make any sense? No. But his his feeling for Krishna is like a little tiny flame. Little opposition came, finish, feeling gone. So let your feeling grow slowly, slowly, slowly. Prabhupada says this is called leader. Leader means encourage others to grow their devotion attentively until to a point when it becomes big fire. No need to take care anymore. Opposition come, it will grow like anything. Everybody understood? This is necessary. Okay. How Suddha Sattva descend? Suddha Sattva descend, I am going to summarize because of the time. We are going to exercise a little bit. Suddha Sattva descend in two ways. Either by the association of devotees or by the mercy of the devotees. So, or by the mercy of Krishna or devotees. So two ways. Either you associate, you are always staying with the devotees, doing sadhana strongly, with the devotees association you practice, you're going to get very perfect. Or someone like, I'm going to give you an example of pulling the girls or fruit seller. Everybody knows the fruit seller lady, right? She used to come from where? From Mathura. The boys generally will not understand this, but the girls, Matajis, can understand this. When someone has a miscarriage, it is the devastation in their mental emotion the mothers feels. And this lady didn't have children and finally got child, a son, and then miscarried and died instantly. She was so devastated. She is like whole life waiting for a child, and finally child was about to come but got miscarriage, and she is so depressed. She is crying. She sells fruits and make her livelihood. She could not make her livelihood anymore. She doesn't care for life. She said life is doomed because I lost my child. I don't feel like to live. So some of the devotees in Mathura says, go see Nanda Maharaj's son. If you see Nanda Maharaj's son, all your problem will disappear. He said, how it will disappear? I'm still missing my son. He said, don't worry. We saw him once. That was enough. We live happy. We just cry for him. He said, I'm not buying for this. He said, no, just go. So they pressure. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, she went finally. When she went there, she never went there. She is outcast. And Vrindavan is for the Vaishyas. They don't live. When outcast, they live outside the village parameter. Like a Robin Hood. In the West also they had those kind of. So then, she went there finally. And then when she went there, she could not meet Krishna. So she is sitting there on the one gate. Nanda Maharaj's house, how many gates are there? 4 gates. So on the western side, big gate has a small door. So she is sitting outside and she is crying. She is like thinking, okay, I want to see the boy when he will come. So she is waiting. First day went by. And everybody saw in Vrindavan, she saw everybody sing a song. Anybody knows what they sing in Vrindavan? All the Brajavasis? You can sing also. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. This is actually Gopis prayers. It's from Bhagavatam. So anyway, they always singing. So she is also kind of getting adapted with it. Finally it became evening. She never saw Nanda Maharaj's son. She went home. Next day, they encouraged her. She came again. She did the same thing. Second day, she started chanting. She also started singing Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. On the third day, she took a vow. Either I see him or I will not leave the spot. This is called a Nishtha Sadhan Bhakti. If you take a vow like this, you will attract Krishna. She took a vow, until I see this boy, I'm not going to leave. So she started singing, and because she adopted, all of a sudden she started dancing. She put the basket of the fruits. Then in the morning, you know how many maidservants Mother Yashoda has to take care of Krishna? Anybody knows? 100,000. 100,000 maidservants. You think just to take care of Krishna, why not? He is supreme absolute truth. When king goes somewhere, he goes with 10, 15. Even the minister comes, they come with a 6, 7 photographer, reporter, so many people follow. Why Krishna should be alone? Why 100,000? Should be more. But at least 100,000 maidservants there. Do you know what they do? They look at Krishna. Some girls cannot hold their eyes because Krishna is so beautiful. Have you ever noticed that you saw a person that you cannot live without looking at that person again and again? If you find a person, please write a note and take my number, you call me. If you find a person that you are staring at that person 24 hours a day and you cannot stop, I'll run to see that person. Because that has to be only Krishna. It is not possible to anybody you ever look at is uninterrupted. You forgot eating, sleeping, everything. Do you know how long the Gopis looked at Krishna? Mother Bhagavati, did you know how long the Gopis looked at Krishna one time? 4,320,000,000 years. Write down. The Gopis were staring at Krishna for 4,320,000,000 years. And still they want to look at him. They don't want to stop.
320 million.
No. 4,320,000,000, not 320 million.
Yeah, no, I was just...
Okay, good.
Wait.
So then what happened?
I'm pretty sure.
Because of Krishna's beauty, all these 100,000 maidservants, they look at him, Krishna smile, they completely faint. Because his smile steals your heart. You cannot imagine how beautiful Krishna is. So this is what going on. It's a devotional ecstasy everybody enjoy in that life. So at one point, they all came. They all kind of unconscious. And Krishna sneakily opened the back door. He was only 2.5, 3 years old. And he looks at, his mother is not there, nobody is looking at him. He looked at outside because he is not allowed to go outside. Then, of course, there was a Bengal. You know, Krishna's Bengal is another devotee. I don't know if that devotee is from that anklet Krishna has. Maybe from New Orleans, I'm not sure, but it's not written anywhere. But it's a devotee, became an anklet, always travel with Krishna, anywhere Krishna goes. So he started loudly chanting, Mother Yashoda. The anklet talks. Mother Yashoda, your son is going out, going out, going out. And Krishna says, hey, like when somebody talks and you put your hand on his mouth, you go like that. So Krishna put the anklet on his upper leg. Then the devotee quiet, could not say anything. So like this, finally Krishna went outside and the fruit seller lady was there. Did fruit seller lady do a good sadhana? Yes. What sadhana was there? She was chanting. And she took a vow, until she meets Krishna, she will not leave. That attracted Krishna. So Krishna gave a darshan. Just by seeing Krishna, she started crying. So Krishna says, oh, why are you crying? Because I don't have any money to pay you for the fruits? Wait, I'll be back. But she's not crying for that because she never saw a child so attractive. She forgot her child. She was depressed for her miscarriage, but she forgot everything. She is so much in love with Krishna. So then, finally, they came together. Krishna came back. While he was coming, he grabbed some paddy, and the paddies are actually Lakshmi, was not a paddy. The paddy says, Lakshmi says, please, that lady from Mathura, we don't want to leave, we don't want to go to Mathura. If you give us to her basket, she will take us to outside Vrindavan, we don't want to go. So, as a result, all the grain drops, only few got stuck in between the finger. Then he came and gave, and the lady asked him, can you do me one thing? Can you call me mummy and sit on my lap? Krishna is thinking, this is dangerous. Is my mother going to find out? Or anybody going to tell her that I call somebody else mummy? So, Krishna looked around, nobody is there, Jogamaya's arrangement. He immediately said, okay, mummy. And he immediately sat down on her lap and got up before anybody saw it. Then immediately that lady gave him all these fruits filled with baskets. Then Krishna went back. What happened to her? She just mesmerized by Krishna's this reciprocation. This is called unconditional mercy. That here it gives 3 ways you can get it. After end of the evening, some people saying, where are you coming from? Why you are here whole day? You need to go back home. She does not even remember where she is from, because Krishna stole her heart. She is going near Jamuna. She thought, if I cross this river, I'll go to Jamuna. Mathura, I'm not going there. I want that boy to be my child. Otherwise my life is doomed. She cried and cried. Then she looked at the basket. The basket is filled with gold, diamond, jewels, more jewelry than she can ever spend in her life. But she said, I don't want this. I want that boy. And she started crying, and what did she do? She threw all these jewels in the Jamuna. And she cried and left the body instantly there. Went back to Golok Vrindavan. Became Krishna's mother. This is a mercy, you follow? But small time sadhana. So 3 types of mercy are there. Now I'm going to ask Gopal Radhe Prabhu to put that question. Gopal Radhe Prabhu.
Just 1 second.
There is a one question and then there is a... let's put the...
You want me to put question or you want me to put the shloka?
No, the shloka is over. We already went out.
Okay.
That's okay. What question you have, Prabhu? Which one I gave you?
Oh, the closed book one?
Yeah, closed book one. Let's do it for 10 minutes. 39, 49. No, 5 minutes. Can they write in 5 minutes? Sure, I think they can do. Okay, everybody ready, please. 5 minutes, write one question only. And then we'll do some exercise.
I thought that was for later to send by email. No?
They could do... No, give it to him. It will take only 5 minutes. Because tomorrow no class for me.
Just give me 1 second, please.
Okay. Gorachand, you send me that one. Let's see. Where is the last
on your
one?
messages. It says final version.
Okay. Let's see if I can send it to him. Okay, I'm putting also the exercise one. But let him put on the chat that question. How are you going to put the question, Prabhu?
That should be a bonus.
I actually didn't prepare it like that.
Okay, so then let's do the exercise first. Is that okay? Okay. Let's see. You have just the one question. Let's see.
What is the question? What was it?
The question is,
It's coming. That's it.
hold on, he's putting it. It's a one question only.
Okay, just, Prabhuji, I was saying you want to do the exercise and give me like 5 minutes to put the question up.
We can do that.
Okay, thank you.
What is the first symptom of pure love for the personality of Godhead? It's very simple question. It won't take more than 5 minutes. Okay, let's do the exercise. I need some volunteer to answer me. Okay. Let's see. But you need to put that slide that I sent you at the last minute. I just sent also everybody in the WhatsApp group. Just in.
You want me to put that slide?
Just that one page.
Okay, just give me 1 second, Prabhu.
Okay. Okay, now while Prabhu is putting it, I'm going to tell you what we are doing. Where you are right now, be honest to yourself. Do not fake. And see which category in your life mostly you play. Now please write it down something. What you crave within, you carve within.
What you crave within you carve.
Pitambar Prabhu, write it down. What you crave within, you carve within. What does that means? What you contemplate. Huh? You know?
I think so.
Go.
Basically, if you crave Krishna, you'll carve Krishna inside of you.
Very good. Okay, one of our student here answer. If you crave Krishna, you carve Krishna within. Write it down too, so you'll understand. Say, you don't want something bad in your life, but you craving about it. It means you thinking about it, you contemplating it, you want to get little gist out of it, you want to fascinate yourself about it. Well, I'm sorry, in future you're going to face it again. In our devotional path, whatever the challenges is coming, they are not accidental. We crave before. That's why they are coming again and again and again. Attraction for sense enjoyment, these are all we crave. That's why we are facing again. Everybody understood this point? Means you have to guard yourself always. To be very careful. What do you think? You write it down. Prabhupada says, intelligence is that which kills the desire before it turns into action. You have to remember the spiritual instruction. Okay, very good. Everybody can see that slide on the screen? Yes? Okay. Who can answer me what is Thomas, ignorance means? Come on, quickly. Exercise.
It's like laziness.
Very good. You can say the name, whoever, so I'm familiar because I cannot see your face. When you don't feel like to chant, that's Tamagun. You guys can go because you want to watch a movie, you don't want your parents to know. That's definitely Tamagun with Rajagun mix. You never heard those things? Or it sounds like it's like a foreign language? You think nobody does that cheating? If you didn't hear, that's good. If you didn't feel like that or acted like this, that's also good. Now, if somebody is, what is the Rajagun? Who knows Rajagun? What is Rajagun?
Work hard, get money,
Huh?
enjoy.
I'm sorry, I could not hear. What?
Work hard, get money and enjoy.
Yes, that is also Rajagun. Very good. What is Sattvagun?
Very satisfied with themselves, with the life they got.
Okay. Very good. So the goal you should write down. Tamagun begins with suffering, ends with suffering. Means birth time, it's very painful. Death time is also painful. And what this one it says the birth is stands with B and death is D. In between B and D is what? C. So that's a choice. The choice you have to make between B and D, birth and death. So Tamagun means begin suffering and suffering, birth and death, both are. What is Rajagun? Begin happiness and suffering, illegal affairs, all this. What is Sattvagun? Begin maybe suffering, but end is happy and remain happy. And Suddha Sattva, it has no suffering and never ends with happiness. Now we are going to talk in practical level. Somebody is going to answer very quickly. You unmute, say your name and answer it. I am scared in my relationship with my brother or friend or wife or husband. I am scared. Which modes I am? Come on, cannot take that long.
Tamagun.
Very good answer. You have to say the name also, who you are. Then,
Lakshmi.
okay. Abrasive. Abrasive nature. What modes is that? Rajagun. Very good. Bold. Very bold, straightforward. Sattvagun. Sattvagun. Bold and straightforward, both are Sattvagun. Very good. Oh no, this coronavirus, I feel very insecure. Quick.
Tamagun.
Very good. I feel cocky. Rajagun. I feel confident.
Sattvagun.
What?
Sattvagun.
Sattvagun. Okay. I feel considerate in my relationship with the other person. I considerate. What modes?
Raja?
No.
Sattvagun.
Yes. I feel nervous.
Tamagun.
Yes, very good. Okay, one person cannot answer all this because you may be genius on these modes. You have to allow others to think, contemplate. Please.
Sorry.
Okay. I feel bully. You know bully in the school?
Tamagun.
No.
Rajagun.
Yes. Why? Why it is Rajagun, not Tamagun? Because you are reactive. Bullies, they are reactive. They feel very proud and they are arrogant. Their bully means they are reactive. Inactive is tamogun. When you are scared, some gunman just showed up in your house. You are so scared, you are trying to escape. You are in tamogun. You are looking for your gun to react. That's rajagun. You feel like, why? What he wants? Oh Krishna, Krishna please protect us. You are in Sattvagun. You will see Krishna will give intelligence. This happened in Alachua. I won't say the name. The devotee is still existing. Middle of the night, two guys came through the window, and one guy, it was still dark, grabbed his neck and showing a knife, and the other guy is looking in the house here, there. So next day when he told me, I asked him, when did you start thinking of Krishna and pray to Krishna? He told me honestly, he said, when the other guy says, let's go, they are ready to leave, then he immediately thought, oh Krishna, Krishna. Before that he was thinking how to escape from it. Please don't think that you figure it out, it won't happen to you. I'm talking about a very serious, sincere devotee. But when real danger comes, what modes, if we are not very conscious, we may take shelter of tamagun and rajagun. So we have to practice. That's why I mentioned this. What you crave within, you carve within. You practice every day to act on sattvagun. Because sattvagun is next to what? Pure goodness. Can you go from ignorance to pure goodness? Pure goodness is God exists there. Spiritual world exists there. Our goal is pure goodness. Suddha Satta. If you cannot come to goodness, you can never go to pure goodness. It is never possible from passion or rajagun or tamas, you can go to pure goodness. Never. You have to come to goodness. If you can stay goodness most of your life, most of your time, there is a chance you can enter into pure goodness very quick. So you have to mold your life every day. What are those three modes? What did Krishna say in Bhagavad Gita 7:14? Daivihi esa gunamayi mama maya durattaya. Hey, be afraid, be fearful of my maya. Be scared of these three modes. Krishna said this. But you only think of the first line of that sloka, it is not good. The second line is very important also. He says, Maam je prapaddante. But in the hopeless situation, if you think of me, you will become hopeful. So he said, you should be afraid of by my maya, but you should take shelter of me. Then you will cross over my maya. But if you say, well, I'm a devotee, I'm thinking of Krishna, I don't have to be afraid of maya. No, Krishna didn't say that. Krishna said you have to be afraid of maya and take shelter of him. You have to have a Krishna shelter. That doesn't mean you are spaced out. Oh, I don't care, that sannyasi, one sannyasi was telling me, he kept a most beautiful girl as his secretary. I won't say the name, you might know him. And because he's a very good friend, I learned a lot from him. And he says, I thought, I conquer because I have a shelter of Krishna. Now I will keep the most beautiful Mataji as a secretary, front of my room. Then I will show all my followers that how strong I am. This is not what surrender means. Krishna did not say that. So their mistake we learn. They are kindly taught us like this. Krishna is teaching us through those devotees. They are also very sincere, serious. But some other Krishna used them for teaching us. We have to be very careful. We have to be afraid of Maya while taking shelter of Krishna. Everybody remembers that story? That one day morning walk Prabhupada asked the disciples, so what is the difference between you and me? And the devotee says, well, there's so many differences. Prabhupada says, you may fall down, I will not fall down. One devotee got so fired up, he told me personally that story. He got so fired up. he was like thinking, I'm going to follow Prabhupada. How come Prabhupada will never fall down and we can fall down? So he's following Prabhupada's schedule every day from morning till night. And he noticed that Prabhupada is praying. Whenever he is free, he prays. So one time he said, Prabhupada, you're taking long time to pray. He said, yes. But why you pray? He said, for protection, so I don't fall down. But you told us that you will never fall down. He said, now you know why. Everybody understood what I'm trying to say? Prabhupada taught a good lesson. Prabhupada said that you have to be afraid of Maya and pray to Krishna for shelter. Even though you may have a shelter, but still you should keep on praying and be afraid of Maya. Prabhupada was praying. Mother Joyasri, if you know her, she goes to New Vrindavan. She lives here also. Her father bought a very expensive jacket. Those days in early 70s, $500 jacket is very expensive jacket. So they gave to Prabhupada. And Prabhupada took it as a gift from her father because she is the daughter that her father loved her so much. She became a devotee. So he's like, he wants to be part of Hare Krishna's, but he doesn't want to surrender immediately. So he thought I should buy some gift for Prabhupada. So he brought this expensive. Prabhupada put on this on his body and he prayed to the Lord. My Lord, you are sending me so many nice gifts. Please protect me from your illusory energy. That devotee, and even Mother Joyasri, you can ask her, if you meet her, she's still alive. They were like surprised why Prabhupada is afraid of Maya like he prays. Because he is afraid, because Krishna said it. Krishna said you should be afraid of Maya and pray to me for protection. Even you are advanced, doesn't mean that you should stop praying. While you are in the material world, Maya's world, you should be always careful. Everybody understood that? Every day you should be afraid of Maya and pray to Krishna for protection. Okay. Now you have to, this exercise is good. So you can just try to put yourself where you want to be. If you are in Tamagun, it's a long way to go, spiritual world. If you are craving in Rajagun, it's also difficult. If you are craving in goodness, yes, you have a chance to get in spiritual glimpse any moment. How many would like to live your life in Sattvagun every day? Try. Raise your hand. Pitambar Prabhu, I don't see your hand. Did you hear my question?
Prabhu.
You want to be in Rajagun or Tamagun? Which one you want to be?
I want to be in Rajagun.
You want? No, you didn't hear me.
No.
Please say, everybody say it. I want to be in Sattvagun to go to Suddha Sattva.
Oh no, Prabhu, I heard Tamagun or Rajagun. Sorry, I mixed it up.
I'm testing your pay attention.
No, I heard something else. That's why I was confused.
So where do you want to be?
I want to be in Sattvagun.
Very good. So please say, fold your hand and pray to Prabhupada, your Guru and Krishna. Please always keep me so close to pure goodness, at least to goodness, so we can enter into pure goodness. You have to mold your life like this. That is up to you. Okay. Gopal Radhe Prabhu, you ready? We have 1 minute only.
Yes, Prabhuji, I am ready, and everybody should see, just give me 1 second. Okay. Everybody should see it on the chat. The link I'm just going to send right now to everyone. That's good.
How do we take out this one?
Everybody should see the link. They can go. It's a paragraph answering, so you answer, put your emails, and you can send it forward. I don't think, Prabhu, you will be able to see the answer right now.
That's okay. That's okay. They should answer it before they leave. It should not take more than 2 minutes.
Yes, so... Yep.
So let me see everybody in the Zoom. You can take down that one.
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama. Yes, Prabhu. You want to take down the chart so we can see the zoom and we can close.
Prabhuji, what did you say about Shuddha Sattva? It starts with what and ends with what?
If you stay in Sattva,
no, Shuddha Sattva.
Oh, Suddha Sattva, where God exists. Spiritual world exists.
You said something starts with something, nothing, and ends with nothing. That's what you said?
No, Suddha Sattva has no beginning, no end. It's eternal.
Okay. I think he means to say is when you were explaining the chart, what definition that you gave of Suddha Sattva, I think that's what he was trying to say.
Oh, I see. In order to go to Suddha Sattva, you have to stay, just like in order to go to enter inside the house, you have to be at the door. It makes sense? If you are not at the door, there is no chance to enter inside the house. Suddha Sattva is like a house of spiritual worlds, and to enter there, Sattva is the door. So always try to stay at the door. Door is the entrance of the bhakti house.
And you gave further explanation also, like you said, the qualities of Sattva Gun was that it, and then there was some qualities of Shuddha Sattva Gun that you said also. That's I think what he was trying to say.
I see. What we experience in the material world, Sattva, is not really Sattva, it's a mixed Sattva. Just like, everybody understand, do we have a time, like 1 minute, 2 minutes? I want to explain just very quick.
Yes, Prabhuji, you have like 5 minutes.
Okay. You are seeing me right now, I'm seeing you. How do you see? Can you see the 3 modes? Everybody is aware of this? You read Bhagavad Gita. I made a chart like this. So I see Bhagavat Prabhu. I see now Nanda Dulal Prabhu. How do I see you? Do you know? My eyes, this eyes is called senses, is produced by what? Rajagun. Rajagun produce all the senses. The sense object, the body that I see of Nanda Dulal Prabhu, that Nanda Dulal Prabhu's body is made of tamagun. The body, everybody's body made of tamagun. The place is all tamagun. When consciousness goes lower, it becomes a hard, like a body or a place or a tree, all this body made of tamagun. Sense objects are made of tamagun. Everybody is familiar with this, right? 14th chapter Bhagavad Gita. Then seeing capability, seeing perception. Perception is coming from where? Sattva-gun. So now you see it. I'm trying to see, I'm trying to see Anurup Bhakta Prabhu. Anurup Bhakta Prabhu, how do I see you and how you see me? I'm taking shelter of Rajagun, my eyes. And the object I see is made of Tamagun. And the seeing perception is Sattva-gun. Do you see all 3 modes are actually showing me? It's not the soul. It is not the soul, but the soul, thinking, willing, feeling, filtering through these 3 modes. Even this Sattva-gun playing a big role here. Just because I have eyes, I cannot see. Eyes has to remain open. And even if my eyes open, that's not enough. The object I see has to be backed up by the light. That is also Sattva-gun. Perception to see that is Sattva-gun. So Sattvagun playing a big role. Sattvagun produce the light. Sattvagun reflect the object. If there is no light on Anurup Bhakta Prabhu, his body, I will not see. If he is in a deep dark well, nobody will see that body. You follow? So because light is baking, where he is staying there is a light. Light is baking the object. So that is Sattvagun. Light is the light, Sattvagun. Baking also Sattvagun. Seeing perception is Sattvagun. My eyes are Rajagun. And the object that I see is Tamagun. Everybody understood how three modes are playing? You look at an apple, just like an apple. Apple, some part of the apple is over-ripened. That's Tamagun. Under-ripened is Rajagun. Perfectly ripened is Sattvagun. Three modes created that apple color. Everything in this world, I'm hearing you. This is transcendental sound, but material sound object is Tamagun. Hearing the sound through the ear is Rajagun. To perceive the sound in the brain, drum plays and the brain cell calculates what it is, that is Sattvagun. So the three modes playing the role. Everybody understood? In the spiritual world, you don't need this, because the soul has his own eyes. Soul has his own feeling, own object to see. Everything is only Suddha Satta. No three modes in the spiritual world. They have body, they have eyes, they have everything. Is that clear? Mother Bhagavati, is that clear?
Yes.
What is that clear? Can you explain? Because you have a big group there. How do you see me? Do you see me now?
Yes, Lord.
How do you see me?
Through Zoom. If you don't want to show, we're not going to with the eye.
With your Rajagun created your eye. You understood, right? Rajagun created the senses. So Rajagun helping you to see the object, the body that you seeing, it's Tamagun product. And to see it, perception to see it is Sattvagun. Three modes playing a role for you to see. Everybody understood this? Like a banana, like the apple. I give you a good example now. This is the final example. A banana, when you take a banana, part of the banana you will see is over-ripened. What mode is this, Bhagavat Prabhu? You have to be quick. Tamagun. It is under-ripened. What mode is that? Rajagun. It's perfectly ripened. Sattvagun. Now, if you offer this banana to Krishna, what happened? The three modes disappears. Everybody understood that? Three modes disappear the moment you offer to Krishna, it becomes Suddha Satta. You eat the banana as a prasadam, it will have a effect of Suddha Satta. No more three modes. Everybody understood that concept? Where is this concept? It's in chapter 4, Bhagavad Gita, text 24. Brahmarpanam Brahma Havid. Chapter 4, 24, Prabhupada explains what is matter, what is spirit. Everybody write it down. You should remember this, because you read Bhagavad Gita. Matter is the absence of spirit. And spirit or Brahman, spiritual means the presence of reality, Krishna. That's all. The difference between matter and spirit is this, very simple. And 4.24 verse explain the whole purport, beautiful, Prabhupada explains. Okay, so we are done for now. Would somebody like to give me one reflection? What did you understand today? Mother Vishnupriya. What are you going to take until next week?
One thing that I will definitely take is the bhava that we should develop, which is the sincere, favorable intention we have when we serve Krishna. So that's what we should.
Very good. Very good. Pitambar Prabhu.
Yes.
What are you going to take today?
I will take today that we should always be, we try to be in the mode of goodness, Rajagun. Shatagun.
Why?
I do not know.
You need to take that chart in front of your bedroom, you hang it. Your goal is Suddha Satta, you have to be in Satta in order to get Suddha Satta. Very good. Thank you, Prabhu. You are very nice devotee. Just take that chart from Gopal Radhe Prabhu and print it out and make a little frame in front of your bedroom. When you go to sleep, you look at it. Okay, my goal is Suddha Satta. Where am I? What I'm thinking? What's going on in my life? You reflect. When I go to bed, I reflect. What did I do today? How much Rajagun, Tamagun, or all Sattagun, or Suddha Satta, how much? I reflect. It is good exercise. Okay.
I think,
we need to stop.
Yes.
Okay. Well, will it be the last one? Gopal Radhe Prabhu, what are you going to take?
Myself?
Yes.
Because I really would like to take this, that what you crave within you, you carve within you. So if we crave for goodness, then definitely goodness will be carved in our heart, and that is the entrance to mode of good, Shuddha Sattva.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay, everybody fold your hand. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vancha kalpataru vesya kripa sindhupaye vacha. Patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Hare Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Srila Gurudev ki Jai, Gaur Pramanande, Hari Hari Bol. Till next week.
Okay, Prabhuji, when we went to go do that...
Wait. What is your taking today?
My taking is that the very first symptom of
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram,
is
Ram,
ecstasy.
Hare.